But because of that show, people think because I'm a librarian and stuff like that, or was a librarian, that I'm really anal about like spelling and stuff like that. I'm not really. And this song is all about that. This song's called "Grammar Nazi Punks Can Fuck Off." Okay, here we go. Late last year I was in Perth and I was watching a band. A good band, I was really enjoying it. Until this guy came and stood right in front of me. It was this punk guy with a leather jacket and a mohawk and all that kind of stuff, and on the back of his jacket there was a slogan that said, "Punk's not dead." Except there was no apostrophe between the K and the S. So it was wrong. And I was really ruining my night, so I thought, should I tell him? I should tell him, shouldn't I? Because, you know, if I had a spelling mistake on my top, I'd want someone to say something to me, so after 3 songs, I tapped him on the shoulder and said, "Hi, excuse me, hi, yeah, down here, hi, yeah, me, down here, how are you? Your top, it's wrong?" And he said, "What?" And I said, "Your top, it's got a spelling mistake on it." He said, "What are you talking about?" I said, "Your top, it needs an apostrophe." And he said, "So? Fuck it." And I thought, whoa, this guy is punk rock. Fuck grammar. So I wrote this song called "Grammar Nazi Punks and Fuck Off." Fuck grammar, fuck spelling, fuck putting exclamation marks to signify yelling, fuck tense and syntax, yeah. Fuck all that, fuck nouns, fuck verbs, fuck all those things that are describing words, fuck I before E, and fuck the apostrophe. And I'm gonna start my sentences with and I'm gonna end my sentences with and. Fuck who? Fuck whom? Paint spelling mistakes on the walls of your room. Fuck there or there. Who fucking cares? Fuck commas, fuck stops, fuck all you people who are grammar cops. Grammar Nazi punks can fuck off. And I am an anarchist. Start my sentences in lowercase. And I am the Antichrist. I put my commas where I like. But you know it shouldn't fuck off. And that's the interrobang. The interrobang is a question mark superimposed onto an exclamation mark. To use where something's both an exclamation and a question, like, "What, you're pregnant?" Or, "I thought you were on the pill." Or, "What are we going to do with a baby?" These are all hypothetical, by the way. The interrobang was invented in 1962 by Martin Speckler, who worked for an ad agency somewhere in New York, but it didn't really take off, and now it can only be found in wingdings. 2. Not even the original wingdings, the second one. How amazing is that? So underground. It's punctuation. Fuck grammar! Not your nan and pop. Fuck grammar! The one with full stop. I'm so punk rock, I noun verb. I'm so punk rock, I noun verb. I'm so punk rock, I noun verb. That last sentence made my head hurt. Colons, commas, and full stop. Colons, commas, and full stop. Colons, commas, and full stops. Why don't they just all fuck off? I've got to check my notes again, sorry. That's really unprofessional of me. Oh yeah, that's a good bit. Okay, so I lost my job. I didn't lose it, I quit. And I mentioned that before. But I am applying for other jobs. And how many people who are applying for work or applied for something in the last year or so? I never had to apply for a job before, I just kind of was lucky and got one. But I didn't know that on the job application form that people are just idiots. Like, the questions I ask you just are like, it's got nothing to do with how I'm gonna act in this job. Like, I did one, job application, and in the job application they said, if you had 3 wishes, what would they be? And so I thought, 1, to be able to sing like Otis Redding, because that would be amazing. I could just annoy everyone on public transport with my amazing voice. 2, to be able to speak every language in the world. How awesome would that be? And then 3, I wrote clean drinking water for everyone, and then I crossed that out and wrote a Nintendo Wii. Don't think I'm going to get the job. But being able to speak different languages would be cool. Is anyone here from overseas? Is anyone here on holiday and thought they'd come in? Everyone's from Tasmania and everyone's... Cool, that's fine. The laws are working, that's fine. Yeah, this song is brand new. So I don't actually know it all yet. I hope that's alright. But it is new night, so hopefully that's cool. And that's why I'm trying it out. So, when I find it, it's going to be great when I find it. Oh, here we go. So this song is called Rock and Roll Ain't Noise Pollution and Ain't a Word. And, During the Beijing Olympics, I found myself in Helsinki in Finland. Not because I'm old school, 1952 and all that, but for no other reason than a plane I was on stopped there, and I thought, you know what? Why not? I only knew 2 things about Helsinki. 1, they love their meatballs, and 2, they really love their metal. And 3, depending on who you speak to, their architecture is either really cool or really pretentious and annoying. Beep beep. I'd already tried meatballs, but I'd never ever in my life been to a metal gig. So I thought, when in Rome, I'll go and see ruins and stuff. But when I'm in Helsinki, I'll go and see 5 bearded men with leather pants play bass guitars with 5 strings on them. And on a cold Monday night, 10,000 miles away from home, I only had 2 choices. 1, a melodic death metal band called Blood Farts. And 2, a death metal band called Anal Destruction. As you might have guessed, I was stuck between a rock and a really hard place to describe to customers why I had a ticket stub to see something called Blood Farts. So of course Anal Destruction won out, as it always does. And I got to the gig at the very metal time of 7:06 PM or 66 past 6, the number of the beast, and made my way to the back of the stage, or back of the room, and watched as the whole room filled up. And I honestly believed that I was about to die. The support act came onto stage via a coffin, and the band after that looked like what I imagined the cast of Dracula's Theatre Restaurant might look like if that said cast had lived on only a diet of salt and vinegar chips and speed for an entire month. But the final band did come on. Anal Destruction did enter the stage, and devil fingers went flying everywhere, and this is when I actually thought I was going to die. And then I wondered what the headlines back home would be. Local whimsy comic dies at the hands of Anal Destruction. And I wondered what my picture in The Advocate would be. Be amazing. But after a few songs I realised that I wasn't going to die. And then I also realised something else about the gig. That he sung in his native tongue, and I didn't understand a single word he sung. That's right, I know what I'm saying. And even though I didn't love it, 5-string bass guitars and leather pants will never be really my thing, I didn't mind it. And I could see how people would love it. It had energy, it had passion, it had an environment where people could enter the stage via a coffin. I mean, what more could you ask for in a night out in entertainment? But as I was leaving the venue, something weird happened. As I was walking out the door, the bouncer stopped me and he said something in Finnish, and I said to him, "Sorry mate, I don't speak Finnish." And his mouth dropped, and he went, "Australian, Australian, land of the AC/DC, Australian, AC/DC. And then he called over to the barman, he said, "Australian, baby man here's from the land of AC/DC, baby man's here from the land of AC/DC. And I thought, did I just get called baby man at a metal gig in Finland? That's amazing. And I walked out into the night air, and they kept on calling out to me while they played Thunder. And and shouted thunder and played air guitar. But I wasn't really listening because I was too busy thinking what the headlines in The Advocate might be. And if there'd be like an award named after me or something like that. And he sung in his native tongue, and I didn't understand